Malik James at the juke joint. If you ain't booked up right now, something wrong with you.
Man, you ain't fucked up right now. Get a couple more shots. Tell your bartender stop pouring it light. Tip your bartender. Dig in the pockets, fellas. We know it's been.
Right, but I see you when I get there. See you when I get there. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. See you when I get there. When I cross over, I get there. You know we're all gonna cross over. Gonna be around. See you when I get there. It's gonna be alright. You feel that it's gonna be alright. Yeah, well, it's gonna be alright. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. What you do is alright, it's alright.
WCCFM, this is D.Moss, y'all. It's another Monday night. Sitting here with Pat, my man LP, since I know. We got the esteemed Malik James up in the studio with us. And we about to have some fun.
On greatest trick, I was prepping them. On Hallelujah, I was checking them. And on this here, this is the reckoning. You rappers need to go get saved. The prayer recommend. I ain't down with your type of party. Got some whack, you gotta rap about Illuminati. Half y'all can't spell Illuminati. Went from poets and dancers to drug dealers and John Gotti. Shiny suits to back to gangsters killing everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot about your booty shaking. Y'all burning that out, leave something to the imagination. Got these women and these little girls emulating all the wrong things instead of strong queens. Enough for ratchet bitches, raise your self-esteem. Let the wise listen and add to their learning. And let the discerning get guidance.
Maybe God is trying to tell you something. Speak the Lord. Cried all night long. Oh, my Lord.
Let he who is without sin catch the first stone. Women too, no ain't no stones gonna be getting thrown. I'm a sinner too, I've done my share wrong, and I'ma do some more. I know I'm not alone. Yeah, we go astray, so far gone. End up so lost in another time zone. But no matter how far, we can come home. Always, we never have to be alone. We all fall, but try to stay strong. It's hard to keep your faith when your own pastor's doing wrong. Men and women of the cloth, not all them true. Condemning you, but they be secretly sinning too. Stop giving millions to these hypocrites. Why they all ballin', but the hood ain't rich? Yeah, I know it's business. You gotta get your dough, but don't forget to handle business and save some souls.
He healed my soul. Oh, yes, he did. I'm calling on the name of Jesus. Hey, there's power in the name. Speak, Lord.
Speak to me. All right, y'all. If we gon' do it, we gotta do it right. If we gon' really get church, we gotta take them to church. Streets ain't safe, now our churches ain't safe. Where we supposed to run to when the nation filled with hate? Come to the Lord's house to fix our pain and our worry. And a gun that comes and guns you down in Bible study. Please speak to me, Lord God. We need you in a hurry. We so caught up in these devices, caught up in our own vices, caught up in all the media telling us what our lives is hate, fear, and violence. Blinded, we need you to guide us, Lord.
Speak to me. I need the Lord. I'm calling on the name of Jesus. There's power in the name of Jesus. Speak, Lord. I need you. I'm calling on your name. For there's power in the name. Hey, yeah. Put your hands together. Come on. Stomp your feet. Stomp your feet like this. Hey. Come on. Play that tambourine. Come on. Drummer. Come on. Clap your hands. Why don't you help me grow into you? It's so easy to give it up. Don't you give me any reason to search for clues. Cause I don't have no time to be here second guessing. I don't have the patience to feel like we just messing. Tired of taking losses just to learn a lesson. Give me what I deserve, not just what I'm requesting. Spend some time to myself just to learn what I'm about. Tell me simple stories, give attention when we out. If you ain't got the time, you shouldn't be who's on my mind. And you hold me close till I feel your love shine. Kiss me deeply, hold me when I'm lonely. Complete me, release me. Promise you'll never leave me. 'Cause I can't fall again. 'Cause I can't fall down to the end. It's so easy to give my body up. But I'm not sorry, you gon' have to work for it. Yeah, it's so easy to like someone. But I really need to feel that deep connection. Yeah, 'cause I don't have no time to be here second guessing. I don't have the patience to feel like we just messing. Tired of taking losses just to learn a lesson. Give me what I deserve, not just what I'm requesting. Spend some time to myself just to learn what I'm about. Tell me simple stories, give attention when we out. If you ain't got the time, you shouldn't be who's on my mind. And you hold me close till I feel your love shine. Kiss me deeply, hold me when I'm lonely. Complete me, release me. Promise you'll never leave me. 'Cause I can't fall again. 'Cause I can't fall.
90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D.Moss, and this mic is like mad high. Yo, I'm on the air with LP and Malik James, and they got some information they want to share with us. Let's get it. Y'all, what y'all want to talk about?
Yes, we're going to talk about this upcoming event, In the Mix.
In the
Smokey
Mix.
Joe's.
In the
April
Mix.
30th.
In the Mix
In
and
the
Smokey
Mix.
Joe's.
Yes,
that sounds
sir.
like some juke joint thing down in the middle of Louisiana out in the bayou, man.
You know what I mean? You're going to have to just get there. You know what I mean? You're going to be slapping your knees. It's going to be a knee slapper like you're talking about.
Handball, where
you
you
been.
handball,
all of that.
So y'all got, see, In the Mix, Smokey Joe's, y'all got to have a live band.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like jumping ahead of things, ain't I?
No, you right.
But you know, I'm thinking, man, I'm like in the mix at Smokey Joe's cigar. Yeah, Smokey Joe's cigar joint, y'all. It's
when you did the
tobacco.
Inhale, nothing. You did the disclaimer right
after. You gotta exhale right after, like
you said. They would have been like, "Where you get up in there?"
Yeah,
like,
you don't really inhale with a cigar. It's just puff,
definitely cigars.
Chill, puff, chill. So we got Smokey Joe's. It's In the Mix.
Yes, sir.
So tell me what is In the Mix? Give me a little history, a little background on it. Tell me who's involved with it, and he got to do the talking.
Nah, I was gonna even start off with Malik.
Yo, he couldn't get his words
I
out
mean,
earlier.
if I was to jump in like, yo, see, it all started when Malik just decided that one day he went like,
yo, since you
Nah,
mentioned the
listen,
Breakfast Club, I'm gonna pull a Charlemagne.
Nah, listen.
Bro, you lit?
I'm lit. I'm here.
Shout out everybody that's
I'm
lit.
gonna
Shout
call
out,
this dude
shout
Lightbulb
out.
today. His name is Lightbulb, y'all. He
Shout
pow,
out
pow. Go
everybody.
ahead, man.
So In the Mix is a networking mixer event that came about, I'd say around 2016,
About that.
and basically it was for the artists in the area to like come together and like showcase what they call a craft. And basically I did that for like a few years all by myself actually. And then now fast forward to 2021 September, I linked up with a partner of mine in music, Official LP, and me and him had basically like came together to like combine like some ideas he had and the ideas I had, and basically we teamed up and said, this is what we are about to like take on as like two artists ourselves. So basically we put our foots to the pedal.
Put your foots
and
to the
put our
pedal.
foots
to the pedal.
Put
Put
his
our
foot to the
foots
pedal. All right.
to the pedal.
All right.
2 feet on the gas.
And
Don't drink and drive, y'all.
literally been like taking the city
By
by storm
Absolutely.
since September, and now we are here at April 30th, our 4th show since September.
Right back, yeah.
4th successful event, and yeah, man.
So this is an ongoing venue.
This is an ongoing event. Yes,
Okay.
honestly.
You said venue. I was
You
gonna say
said venue.
who was drinking?
Venue?
You said it's an
I
ongoing
heard
venue.
Well, for me, a venue was like, you know,
A
like I
venue?
call my joints like Poetry Undressed been running for about 10 years.
Oh, got you.
I call
So
it a
it's
venue.
venue.
It's a
Yeah.
venue.
Got you. I feel
Got
that.
you.
Right.
It's a
An
different
event is a one time, like an
Avenue
event is
of
like a
venue.
one time thing. An
Yeah.
ongoing event would be called like it's a venue.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, they tried to play me like I was.
Yo, I was like, yo,
you
I was
gotta
like,
school us.
you put it in there
sometimes.
He
real
tried to
quick.
play me like I was. He
I was
said,
like,
"You
yo.
been drinking?"
You
He
gotta
asked me if I was drinking.
I was like, yo,
I am not
we had to check
alcoholic.
Malik real quick. So
No,
it was like,
each
yo,
one
he
teach
said
one.
Outside
venue,
of beer,
instead of event.
wine,
It was just
and
like,
maybe
see,
an
now he's telling
occasional
himself.
shot.
You said you had beer, wine. What else? Just tell us about it. So, what made you bring yourself to have this beer and this wine?
Working with young people, man. Working with young people. After I hit a certain age, working with anybody under 30, I'm just like, yo, I need something.
I need a shot.
I've been drinking. I'm gonna get like Malik next time. So who we got performing at In the Mix, man? Who we got coming?
So we got Lady J.
Lady
We
J.
got
Okay,
Quality.
slow down. Lady J, what does she do?
Lady J, she's a hip hop artist, but like she's like your like she's
Super diverse.
Yeah, super diverse. Like I wouldn't call her like pop or anything like that, whatever. But she can kind of touch those ranges.
So she has no box. She's just an artist. She get out there. She does
can
her
get out there
thing.
and
She
do it.
might just sing. She might just rap. She might just do whatever.
Tons
Okay.
of energy.
All right, give me Shay nice vibes. It's kind of like you don't know what she's gonna do until she starts spitting.
Until she do it.
So she
honestly.
do
All
it,
right, I'm
yeah.
with it.
We got Quality.
Quality.
You know what I mean? Quality got to bring that hip hop with a little bit of R&B mix to it. You, know
You
what I
call
mean? That
yourself
sauce and
quality.
slide
You better.
ball
If you
game
call
out
yourself
right
quality,
now.
you better be nice.
Yo, ooh, you heard
All right.
that Quality? Yo, shout out
Yep.
to
I'm
Quality.
talking. I don't even know you, bro.
Yo, he coming in the mix, so you
All
can
right.
pull up Daryl anytime in the mix and tell him that you bring that quality. All right, Quality. So he will
There
be
you go.
in the building. All right, we got Sierra London. Sierra London, it was she's a very, very phenomenal singer. Very phenomenal singer. She performed at the one back in December, and we decided to bring her back this time.
Okay.
Her set was that good, and we just want to give her another chance to kind of like showcase her skills.
That's dope. That's dope.
We got Two Tails.
I heard of Sierra London. I don't know why though.
You heard of Sierra London?
I don't know her, but I heard the name.
Okay,
But
sounds familiar.
anyway, I heard she dope. That's all I know. It might have been by Malay. Somebody told me about it. But go ahead.
She's dope.
Oh, you ain't about to say Two Tails, are you?
No, Daryl.
Nah, you want me
Are
to
you
skip
about to
Two
say
Tails?
Two Tails?
No, wait,
Yo,
hold on. I'm
Yo,
not
Two
about to
Tails
let
came
you-
to the radio show and
Yo,
took
go
over
ahead,
my
wait,
whole
get him,
show.
get him.
No, I'm not about to let you sit here and pass Daryl like you don't know Sierra.
Is that my girl Sierra?
Yes.
Sierra.
Yes.
My little sis Sierra.
Yes.
Yo, Sierra, I hope you watching this.
All right. The London thing is the London thing. I just know.
Timestamp. We're gonna edit that
Hold
out.
up. I've known her since she was about 7 or 8, and but I know about her government. I know about her government. All right.
Right.
Sierra London. I know Sierra Gamble.
Right.
All right.
I'm like,
We go on
wait,
stage
hold
days.
on.
Oh, she's a monster. I haven't heard her sing in a minute, man.
There you go.
She coming
And you
back.
said you giving her another opportunity?
Yeah, man.
Oh, she's
You need to
accomplished.
come
Right.
through.
Okay.
Grab like 30
Okay.
tickets and pass them
Sierra,
out.
if you out there listening, my bad. You know I love you. Say hi to your mama. Tell her I said hello and everything. All right, let's get to this next dude. Two Tails, man.
Two Tails. You got Two
Yeah,
Tails.
I got a tale about Two Tails, man. He came up in here one day,
There
man.
we go.
Old boy took over my whole show.
I believe it. He got
He got the
his
power to do
charisma.
that.
He has a lot
I
of
got the power to
charisma.
do that. I ain't gonna hold you.
He dope.
Did you get any questions in, or he just was interviewing?
Nah,
you
he
after
just
a while?
did. He did his own thing. I was leaving. He was still talking. It was him and Malay. Malay was just laughing, and Two Tails just.
You turn the lights out on him.
Yo,
Yo, like,
I'm
yo,
like,
I gotta
yo,
go to bed. Like,
Like,
what
yo,
we
when
doing?
Malay can't make it up, just come and co-host with me because that boy dope.
Yeah,
And he got some freestyle skills.
He's
too. He
super
killed it.
talented. Super talented.
Yeah.
Next, we got Honey.
All right.
Honey's an artist from Connecticut. Super talented as well too. Whatever. She's a rapper, hip hop artist, business mindset like no other. Like
She better be fly if her name is Honey, man.
Yes, definitely fly style. Like she has, like I said, really good quality.
You got me on camera over there?
Yeah.
You got my good side?
Mhm.
All right, my good side's over here though.
Oh, nah, that's not the good side. That's not the good side.
You see, people got to put you in check as well too. She lets you know that ain't
Nah,
the good
I
side.
already put him in check at
This
the
is the
elevator.
good side.
No, not the
Already?
elevator. No,
Already?
walking through the door. I don't know who are. Listen, man, this is Springfield. It's like 9:45, 8. You know it's a ghost town downtown,
Yeah,
right?
First of all, 3 females. He's
Yo,
like,
they
why you
came-
asking me like
They
that?
came
Like,
through all hard. I'm like, I'm sorry, who
nah,
are you
he
here for?
lying.
She was like, she
lying.
walked by, she said hi, and just kept walking. I'm like, what are you doing? My bad, but you know, I was scared. Then we go in the elevator. Somebody the other day, yo, y'all want to get in? They was like, nah, we good. I'm like, yo, you got bodyguard? You said my sister down there. You didn't say bodyguard.
Yeah, that's the in the mix crew. Yeah, they was making sure, you know what I mean.
Well, when
everything
I
is
come, I ain't paying. If y'all at the door, I don't care how
Oh, they gonna
thuggish
be
y'all
at the
is,
door.
man.
They're gonna be at the door, so you got to see them first.
I'm gonna get there early and help set
Yeah.
up.
You're part of the crew now. You're part of the crew.
Then you got Trey Tuck coming. He another Connecticut CT.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you know I love
Yes,
my CT peoples.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He's a beast. I got some of his music on here somewhere too, so that's what's up.
And then you got, you know what I mean, you got Malik James.
Is he performing again?
Yeah, he gonna be
Again?
performing.
And
And then you got the Fisher LP.
is he?
performing.
Well, man, Malik James or Lou Rawls?
You say you kind of Malik.
He do kind of look like Lou Rawls.
say he
on
kinda
that
look
bad
like
boy. He
Lou
look like Lou
Rawls.
Rawls on there.
You
Like
say like Lou
you'll
Rawls.
never find.
Bow,
Dom,
bow,
dom,
bow,
dom,
bow.
dom.
And then we
Yo,
got the
shout out to my boy
legendary
Zay.
LP.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Right here. I'm right. Hold on. I'm getting caught up in the cord. Boom,
Here we
right
go.
here.
Now there's a cut LP had. What was it? Phone.
Phone off.
Phone out.
That was my joint.
Yeah. the
That
phone
was my
off is-
joint for a minute. It's like I got a favorite single by just about everybody.
Yeah.
That was my joint. So I just had to throw
I
that out there.
appreciate that. I mean, I got some records coming. I know it took a little break. They
Hold on,
coming.
hold on. Let me see something. Is your mic
That
on?
my mic.
I think
Why is the
my
mic's not on?
off. My mic's off.
Okay. Is your mic on?
Nah, mine's off.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mic check 1 2.
But they can still hear you. So I'm gonna give y'all my mic.
So Daryl's no longer asking any questions.
Nah. I just want to make sure they hear y'all. They'll hear
Bam,
me
we right
clearly.
there in between.
All right. So, in the mix, give me the location again. Tell me where
Smokey Joe's. Smokey Joe's, 395 Dwight Street, Springfield, Mass, downtown. Can't miss it.
It's
April
one of the
30th.
best
Venues.
cigar lounges around town.
If not
Honestly,
the only
It's like
one.
that.
You
the
know,
only one.
definitely.
I
So
believe.
the Vibes is gonna be there.
Shout out
Downtown, you can't miss it. Can't miss
Joe and
it.
Tony,
And Tony.
for helping us out
Mm-hmm.
along the
Joe
way,
and Tony are
honestly,
dope.
in this whole experience.
They're
And
dope.
shouts out to them and their whole like establishment.
Absolutely, because without them, we wouldn't be able to have this going on.
Oh, now you're giving.
We wouldn't be able to have this going on, and then on top of that, like them just to give us that free range and that confidence to like just to keep this a reoccurring thing and just. Right. You know, because they're a private. Well, they're always so public and private. You know, it's private club. Yeah, so it's like not everybody really knows about it. A lot of the artists from the past shows, every time they walked in there, they was like, "I didn't even know this was here. I've never even been in here." So it's kind of exposing them to like other crowds that who may want to do shows there or book them for business or even just go in there just to be a part of the club. So it kind of works both ways.
Give me a mic check on that mic down there.
Testing 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5.
Like
hey.
All right, so we good. Everybody can hear
everybody got a mic now. On. Oh, now I hear myself. Here we go. Let's go.
WTC.
So you mean to tell me this whole time they couldn't? Oh, so they couldn't hear this voice here.
I would have got a phone call from the station saying, "Yo, we not hearing nothing from anybody." So all right, so we got in the mix, end of the month, April
30th.
April 30th. Yo, who's the band?
New Energy.
I heard they kind of dope. I heard the keyboardist is out of this world.
Yes.
I heard this cat is a monster.
Yes.
Played for just about everybody.
Very
I don't know
seasoned.
Anybody that comes to the area, this dude plays for everybody. He can play by ear, play by note. He's a monster.
Yep.
Who you got on bass?
Bass, that would be Gabe. Gabe is on bass. If he can make the gig. If not, we have a saxophonist, Alton.
Okay.
Alton is we kind of alternate within the band unless we just decide to go big and just have a bigger band. So come in the mix, you might find out. It might be a whole full ensemble.
You never know who might pop up.
Exactly.
Y'all got a drummer too.
Yeah, the drummer's
What's
good.
The drummer go crazy.
Trevor Pitts.
I heard the drummer's alright.
The drummer go crazy.
The
drummer go crazy.
He's saying the drummer's alright. I don't know. It might be a little background, a little history right there. Because I don't know. Getting.
We met in Dark Alley one time, right? I think he was in middle school, man. Big fro having dude.
Yeah. Oh, yep. That sounds just like that.
Listen, Trevor's a monster. Yo, New Energy is. What's she drinking out the box? Word? Almost make me want to turn the camera around. Lord Jesus, in the name of Lord, help us.
In the mix team, we lit. Right? In the mix.
That's how we give it up.
She didn't say, do y'all have any wine glasses, shot glasses? She was like Negro.
Yo, we in the mix, but we don't mix. All right.
Nobody can see you though. Nobody can see you though. But they heard you. Everybody know the accent though. Go ahead, say it again. Yo, you ride with Malik, boy.
Yeah, in the mix team. That's how he gives it up.
That's how we do it.
I ain't mean. Now you can finish drinking, consuming your Kool-Aid. It's all right. Typically, I'd have me a bottle of wine over here.
He had the bottle.
It's all, bro. We'll talk. You ain't driving though.
No, not driving.
Okay. Well,
I'm driving.
No. Yo. Listen, everybody. If you know what's good for you, I mean, it actually, in terms of like the R&B, hip hop type flavor, this is really the only venue outside of Speak Unique, which happens every other Monday.
Absolutely.
So in the mix is like that next level. It's not just a showcase. It's really a concert.
It's a concert. It's a show. It's a vibe to kind of like everybody can be
between a concert and a show.
So a show, I just feel like people are just going up there, they're just doing anything. Concert is actually like predicated to actual sets and the mood, the theme, like it flows from the sound. It's from beginning to end, like a concert.
So you meet right in the middle or somewhere. Yeah. It's not open mic. It's a couple of steps way beyond.
Yeah.
You gotta be. Yeah. You can't just let anybody on the mic. So if I came in and said,
you probably get escorted out.
I'd probably be like,
escorted out. Yep.
So okay, that's why I call it a concert because. Oh, I see this cat Heartbeat Brazzy. Yo, he was up in the studio too before. Yo, y'all try to take over my show, bro. No, so listen, Heartbeat Brazzy got some dope music. Make sure y'all check him out. Follow him.
Absolutely.
On all platforms as well. But right now, we on with LP and Malik James. Yo, Malik, man, why don't you drop a vocal for me, man?
A vocal?
I want to hear last time. Go ahead.
Last time? Mm-hmm. That's what she said to me. That's what she meant for me. That's what she told me when she left me the last time. That's what she said. That's what she meant for me. That's what she told me when she left me the last time. Last time.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Listen,
Let's
man.
get it.
Let's
Let's get it.
I ain't sing that song in like a minute. Honestly.
Yo, that's my joint. How long I've been playing that song, man?
I don't know, but you need to stop.
He like, yo, will you stop playing it? I got new music.
Yo, you hit him off with the royalties for some. How many times you played that?
And who it
Nah,
is?
that's D-Quest. Yeah, I fooled everybody. I thought last time was coming on.
Yo,
I don't play this so much it won't even let me play it no more. But
record. How's it? MP3 broken?
I don't know, but hold up.
Oh, and you got the original with the cover art and everything. Like, the song. I used to be a bad guy.
I remember that.
Right? He's like, come on.
See, if you was anywhere else besides Springfield, you'd find everything everywhere.
She's so beautiful.
Tell him again, Daryl.
Oh, y'all thought I was gonna play the whole song? We in the middle of an interview. I mean, word?
Yo.
It's like that?
Oh,
It's
wow.
like that?
No, you did not.
Wow. He just shut me off.
I got yes, yo, what you talking
My
about?
boy.
That's you right here. It's
I don't even know what it is.
Is that you? Let's see.
Nah,
Oh,
that
it
is
says
not
LP.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's me. That's me and Dre Zounds. Shout out Dre Zounds. Trust the process.
MK.
Turn me up in headphones a
This
little
is
bit.
my this ain't even the file. So I got you up here.
The way that shit hitting, no, they cannot tell if I'm hero or
Some new
villain.
ones.
The music is great, got them feeling alive.
Yeah,
and we
yo,
making
album
it
on the way.
killer.
Don't worry. Album on the
The way
way.
that shit hitting, no, they cannot tell
Favorite
if I'm
line,
hero
Daryl,
or
right?
Album on the way.
That's favorite line.
2025.
So listen, man, I got LP. LP, tell everybody how to follow you.
The official LP on Instagram, LP campaign on Facebook, official LP on every other streaming platform, Twitter, Snapchat, Gmail. You can email me, LP413music. You know what I mean? You want to hit me up? You want to hit me and Malik up to try to be, see if you could be a part of In The Mix? Let us know.
Here we go. Malik, how can anybody follow you, bro?
Oh, you can't, honestly.
I believe that.
But you see, I have an Instagram account, right?
Keep it, but
Oh, you can keep it, sir. But
Somebody has something in their hands.
I
Yeah.
honestly am on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I have some new pages, honestly, you know. So you can follow me on my new pages. I can follow me on my new page. Real Malik James with 2 S's, you know. And on Facebook at Malik James, you know, honestly. I'm working on some music and stuff like that, so I'm gonna be hitting everybody like real soon, honestly. Real soon.
Here we go.
All right, yo, I want to find something. I want to see LP just drop something over something he ain't spit over before.
Oh,
What are we doing?
I don't know. Let me try something.
Don't you
I just got the first track I can find because I know he can do whatever he do.
Let's go, bro. It's the challenge.
Okay. I like that. I got some,
Yo. Hey, yo, I just need my space to jam. It's all business. I need my name mentioned with idols when it's all finished. I heard the shit they coming with, getting paused and skipping. I'm confident my DNA has been written in hieroglyphics. On the win, I put the work into be cracking them all. It's a lifestyle. Where you from? It's either rapping or ball. I know when I get the chance, I bring it back to them all. Take a crack at them all. That's all you getting.
Hey, man.
I'm on the way.
Hey, man.
Go get me. That's our lifestyle.
He said go buy the album.
Go get the album.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, In The Mix is taking place April 30th, 2022. Smokey Joe's on 395 White Street, second floor.
Yes,
Second
sir.
floor.
Doors open at 7:30.
Just know that there will be, cigar center all up in there. So some folks kind of know that I was doing joints up in there. People like, I didn't know what it
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
cigar lounge.
It was a close day.
So just come prepared to get your chill. I highly recommend the Kentucky Bourbon Ale.
Oh yeah.
There will be a barbecue.
I heard.
A
man.
full
Tell me
on
about that.
barbecue experience. Like, I want to pull up, maybe seafood kebabs. There's gonna be a whole bunch. So
Cheeseburgers, glizzy.
hold on. He just
barbecue.
tanked
He
it.
said
Cheeseburgers and barbecue ribs, chicken, mac and cheese.
Cheeseburgers and glizzies. It's a barbecue.
Yo,
We trying to sell tickets. He said, "Go get a cheeseburger."
Cheeseburgers and glizzies.
Yo, pull up. Those will be there too if you want those.
We'll
have some chips. We'll have water. We'll have salad.
And you can go to the bar. But I'm not pushing alcohol sales. Go ahead.
We would like to say there will be raffles and things at the door. So if you come in the door and all of that, check the door people and listen to what they have to say. They got things to sell. Don't just bypass and be like, oh, nope, I'm inside and that's it. No.
So do you have vendors?
We have vendors.
Yes,
Self-invest for
Okay, that's something they need to
1-3
know.
Visionary Acts, and I believe it's one more, but I'm not 100% sure who that is. But hey, if you want to be a vendor,
Hit us up.
contact us.
Word.
It's
not too late.
It's not too late. It's not that hard.
You can't say price on the air, but I can tell you,
sure.
it's really inexpensive. It's definitely affordable. Food's included. It's a crazy vibe. It's a real crazy vibe. And I'm telling you right now, the towns, most of the cats I know, they're dope. But I'm gonna let you know right now, New Energy alone.
Yeah,
is worth
absolutely.
About $45-$50 at the door.
Yeah, they take it to another
Crazy.
level.
I'm gonna
like,
let you know
yeah.
right now. So God forbid somebody get up there and drop some erotic poetry. The keyboardist, my man Jerome, little bro, goes in. Why you look at me like that? I said erotic poetry. There you go. She looked at me. She said,
Yo, put you on. She's like, I know he not talking to me.
"Yo." It's like you ever go to church? Like she like the usher at the church. I know she get. Yo, I swear she gave me the illest look.
She likes erotic. Listen, the rest of bitch face syndrome is just natural. Sorry.
Yo, it just kind of sunk in like.
Erotic poetry.
Yo, he caught that quick.
Yo, man. Yo, your people scare me, man.
That's how
that's
they gotta
good.
do.
That's good. You ain't gonna be.
Is your eyes open or closed?
They open.
Yo,
Full outfit in the dog.
I see everything.
Any mixed
got
team
on
we lit.
Too, like, yo,
In the mixed team.
I ain't say nothing.
Hop
about
up here,
OVO.
y'all.
Yo.
I ain't say nothing.
Come
about
on,
OVO,
y'all.
the brown hat. Dog.
Jay and
Hey,
Taj.
We just at the door, baby. Right,
What's up
we have
with T.I. right there, man?
T.I.
What's up with T.I.?
Yo,
Yo,
y'all better go get him. Y'all better go get y'all better go. Yo.
We walked through the elevator. They're like, yo,
He did it.
they're like, no, you come on here. She said, nah. We good.
Jay.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ride with this.
Jay.
Tell me I'm lying. She said, in my line, she said, nah. We good. I was like, yo.
I mean, hey.
We be in the mix, but in the mix.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got our business.
Oh, they are the mix. They the mix.
They gotta basically be like that.
All right,
That's
yo.
how they are.
Don't try to
you
buy
can't get in.
How they are.
Exactly.
Don't drink.
Y'all hear them. You're not gonna be able to get by
Don't
them.
drink too much and start acting a fool near the
You
door.
gonna get put
Yeah,
on
please
your.
don't do that. Please don't do
I ain't
that.
trying to crack. I'm not a comedian or nothing, but y'all.
And Daryl don't scare
They're
easily.
like angels. Stop saying.
Yo, word. He.
Daryl
I don't know
scare
what he
easily,
talking
Hells
about.
Angels.
Oh.
Hey, listen, y'all. This is
Yo,
this is 90.7 WTCC. Yo, shout out to my little bro KJ. What's happening, man?
Shout out KJ.
Yo, this is gonna be hot. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been out in a minute. I think I'm gonna step out. Last time I
April
was,
30th.
I was just setting up.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna step out and be in the house on April 30th.
for
Man,
sure.
I'm gonna come and do that.
It's gonna be an amazing show. I will say that. I will say that, and I say that about a lot of things, but I really mean that about
And since
this
you
one.
didn't leave a brown bag under the, underneath my front tire, my Benz out front,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm walking through the door. I'm walking through the door.
Okay.
All right,
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to this.
So Daryl's on the
Talk
list.
to me nice, or you ain't getting in.
Daryl's on the list.
I'm gonna do like you did. I'm like, hi.
No.
And just keep
Yeah.
Daryl's on the list.
We
These cameras.
She had the usher. She
Yep.
had the church usher and the hitman walking behind her. She said hi and just walked in.
That
They were
hitman.
like, yeah, we coming in. What?
Y'all the hitman.
I got that job.
They
Yo.
gonna tear you up when you get to the venue. Watch. You tear
I'm
you getting
sneaking
them
in
out.
through the back.
They gotta get you.
I'm
They like-
walking in through the money.
They got that body language. They're like, yeah, we behind camera right now. Just
Yo.
I just wait till you see you.
We about to have church in the name of Jesus. Listen, man. We live. This is 90.7 WTCC FM. Tell somebody to tell somebody else. In the mix will be taking place on April 30th. Is that on a Saturday?
Saturday.
Yes, sir.
So they got the Saturday night spot. Doors open at 7:30. Listen, doors open at 7:30.
Right.
Showtime is 9. Don't get there at 7:30.
It's
Talking
food.
about something. Why am I sitting around waiting? Doors open at 7:30. Showtime at 9.
It's gonna
So
be
you
food.
come in at 7:30.
Get some food.
You support the venue, buy everything they got. You get your food. There's gonna be food there. You have a good time. The vibe is crazy.
Get some food.
All right.
Absolutely.
Anything else we want to add?
No, that was it. Everybody just pull up April 30th, man. We just looking for support, love, positivity. Just have a good time.
All right. And over the course of the next couple of Mondays, we're here on Monday Night Live. We'll be talking about it. So I'm keeping a poster. Yo, why Malik look mad in this? I told you like Lou Rawls.
We might pop back up on you.
Yeah, yo, we coming back. Yo, the 25th, we
pop
booking the
back on
date
you.
right now.
We'll be here.
We popping back up.
We back.
See y'all
With the
next
crew.
week.
All right, y'all. So with that being said, I gotta play a little bit of my girl Adriana if I can get this playing.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
You got
We
that?
back. We have another set of guests.
Smooth and nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I played that earlier. I played that. That's my regular selection. So next up, we have my man Lamont Stuckey. We have Justin Yard. They just did the Veggies Fest, and we're gonna talk about that. All right. Right now, rock out with Jamie Gray. Rest in peace, little sis.
Ready to play your stay. Weigh out all the options. Releasing all those toxins. No reason for the stop it. Drop your problems at the door. So you can give me more of you. Please ain't touching me on you. Fuck sensations, cannot stop with you. Do anything you need me to. When I get there, no waiting. When I get there, no conversation. When I get there, no waiting. When I get there, no conversation. Observations on the foreplay from my seat. Taste so sweet. Damn, you're my favorite treat. The way you indulge in me, they can't compete. They can't succeed. Yeah, it's agreed. On rise to me. Get on my knees. Pay you daddy. All your demands. Ooh. When I get there, no waiting. When I get there, no conversation. When I get there, no waiting. When I get there, no conversation.
All right, y'all. 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D.Moss, and this is Monday Night Live. You just heard from my little sis, Jamie Gray. May she rest in peace. We're about to rock into the next part of the show. Let's get something on for hey. I got something. This is by the little bro. This is KJ. I'm losing my religion. Let's get it.
Who's in my position, losing my religion? You that blind my vision, you should mind your business. So who's in my position, losing my religion? You that blind my vision, you should mind your business. So here's what you should consider. On any given Sunday, you can find Saturdays liquor in my liver, watching people get delivered while checking my social network. Lipstick on my collar, wearing last night's dress shirt. Glass house, throwing stones, seeing my reflection in the scattered pieces, asking Jesus why are the collections giving preachers money to pop bottles in bars and still tipping. Sunday, if I go there, they would still give me a guilt trip that I ain't even packing for. Get it? Trip isn't packing, that's me breaking down my rapping more as I'm passing boys that shout today, twerk yesterday, still looking at they ass. I don't know what the message say. There go the collection played again. I buy you past the sin. Better yet, then again, I might go buy the pastor rims. I know I'm preaching to the choir while they sing a batch of hymns. I'm just hoping no one in this ditch will smell my flask of gin. So who's in my position, losing my religion? You that blind my vision, you should mind your business. Say who's in my position, losing my religion? You that blind my vision, you should mind your business. Say who's in my position, losing my religion? You that blind my vision, you should mind your business. Say who's in my position, losing my religion? You that blind my vision, you should mind your business. Take them to church.
All right, y'all, we back. 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D.Moss, and this is Monday Night Live. We do music. We do conversation. Our job is to create the vibe. Only on 90.7. We bring the community in because this is all about community. What's up, Danielle? My girl Yelly B is in the house. What's happening? All right, y'all, so we have some guests in the studios. Let's introduce ourselves, please.
I'm India.
I don't know if they can hear you because they
I'm
came and sat
India.
way in the back of the studio. I don't know why. I'm friendly. I put on deodorant. I did all that. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, be careful here. Here you go. You can grab this chair right here. Yeah, that one's like If anybody gonna fall, it's gonna be me. Here we go.
Fall now.
All right, y'all. So y'all can share that mic right there.
Okay.
All right. So yesterday, I was blessed to experience Veggie Fest again. And it's one of them things every time you go, it's like the first time that you go. Oh, I'm sorry. What you say, Danielle? Is that everything sauce? Why, yes, it is. And tragically, I can't share my everything sauce with you. This is an addiction. This sauce is not sauce. It's a vibe. You said, please grab a bottle. Got you tomorrow. No. These are mine. No. This ain't. It ain't awesome. These are mine. Yelly, you know I love you though. Here you go. I'm gonna put this where everybody can see it. Been needing. I know. It's listen. Yeah, I know. If you're out there in radio land, you're listening. You think I'm sounding crazy. We're also on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube Live. So when cats hit us up, we just kind of respond when they type it in. So I ain't crazy, but my little sister's asking for some everything sauce, and I love her and her husband and the baby and everything, but I can't tell them I cannot share my everything sauce. Do you share everything sauce, Justin?
No.
Yeah, you can't. And you know I love Vicky. That's my heart. You know that, right? But my bottle of everything sauce is my bottle of everything sauce. I mean,
that's a big bottle. Maybe you can share that one.
No. Yo, they can't. We're gonna talk about Veggie Fest. I have to get this out. I remember the first time I tried it. Y'all came into the studio. Y'all had the little sample things,
Yes.
and I was sitting there digging up. I said, you dip that in there. I was just like eating it like it was ice cream or something. Yo, I've been addicted ever since. But we ain't here to talk about everything, Sauce. Malay, what's good? We're here to talk about Veggie Fest. Yo, it was such an incredible experience.
I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself. Thanks for coming out.
I had a great time. Can we talk about how that all started? Oh, okay. Well, bring her up because she ain't shy. Let her talk.
You wanted to know how it got started? That's what you asked?
Yeah, give me a little bit of history.
I think collectively, us three were talking about that, there should be a vegan festival here in the heart of Springfield, because typically when there's anything healthy or needing vegan food, healthier alternatives, you have to go outwards, 30 minutes, 15 minutes away. So we wanted to see if we could provide something for the city and then also see if the city wanted it. We didn't really know how the first one was going to go. We just brainstormed about our idea and wanting to do it. So we put it out there that first year. And we were blown away by the number of people that came out that year and that continued to come out every single year. So our experiment worked, and it's definitely a need in the city.
So is this year one?
Forward to it.
Is this year one or this is year two?
3.
Year 3. So basically, we're like 1 year away from it being a permanent institution.
Yes.
So, do you have to be a vegetarian? Anybody who knows me knows that I am not a vegetarian. Not even. This is the closest I get to being veganish. Did I mention everything, Sauce? All right, y'all. I can't do that, but yeah, that's the closest I come. So, you don't have to be veganish or vegan or anything to be there. It's all about a healthy lifestyle. Talk about that. I mean, who's your intended audience? Who was the intended? I know when I got there yesterday, it was jam-packed.
Yes.
And I couldn't find parking.
I think overall our audience are people that are foodies, people that love food, people that love to eat. That's what we are. And we just so happen to start our own transition to implement as many healthy alternatives as we can. But at the heart, at first, before we're vegan, plant-based, any kind of title, we're foodies. We love food and we love to eat. And if we can get some vegan food, that's a plus.
Okay, that's what's up. So I got to go back to yesterday because, I mean, I like doing a post wrap-up after a festival because people need to know exactly. For those who came, they can identify. For those who didn't come out, they need to know what they missed. Turnout. Looks like y'all had a good 500, 600, 700 people there. And people were coming in and out all day long.
Correct.
Talk about that, man. I mean, how impressive is that?
I think it was great personally because every year it keeps growing. It's getting bigger. We had 24 vendors this year, both food and products. So you can come on out and get, vegan food, vegan products. And the fact that we had the most vendors this year and we had a really large turnout again this year, I think speaks for itself. I don't know. Do you guys have any input?
It's awesome, man. I think it's really something that we strive to push the healthier alternatives. Strive to push the healthier alternatives into the community and just keep letting people know that eating plant-based is not like weird or nasty. We actually do it our whole lives, eating rice and beans and vegetables. I think we can reduce the amount of meat we eat weekly. And if you get into the plant-based lifestyle by trying different things, then that should just be incorporated in your everyday living. Just like if you went and got some seafood or if you went and got some barbecue, eat a little plant-based. That's my personal intake. So that's why the festival is important to me because you can eat pizza. People were eating pizza yesterday and you didn't know it was plant-based and they were tearing it up. Like this stuff like that. Like that's simple. Or like Dee said, the sauce. You're putting the sauce on here and all the ingredients are plant-based. You didn't even know. But it tastes fire, right? So that's
I never looked at it like that. So see, Justin, that means I do have some plant-based whatchamacallit in my diet.
Whatchamacallit,
right.
Yo, like I eat collard greens, but I don't look at it as being plant-based, but it's clearly a plant.
Right.
My oatmeal comes from oat, even though it's processed, but they got some, Vic been getting the natural oatmeal. That's right. Am I right?
You're right.
So everything's a step in the process. All depends on what you're saying is basically reframe how you see your meal. You just start eliminating certain things and just try new things and fill in the blanks. Correct? Yes.
Reduce
That's some
and
good
replace.
advice, Daryl. You might want to take some of your advice. Yes. Okay. Shut up, Justin. So, Just, what you got to say, man? You over there trying to be quiet?
No, we're still one day post event. You know what I mean? So you're soaking everything in. I think that's the thing. You know what I mean? And you still have work to do post event just to make sure that everybody had a good event and reaching out and seeing what there was any kind of inconsistencies or anything like that. So we're always that post event energy is still here. You know what I mean? You're still like thinking about everything that could have went better, did go great and everything like that. But all in all, I think it was a great event. I think it was a diverse crowd. The individuals ranged from anywhere from, I know a young girl that she told her mom that she wanted to be plant-based, and she came out and she was about 8 years old. You know what I mean? From 8 to, you see 60-year-olds and 70-year-olds there. So, and then when you talk about geographically speaking, you had people from Boston, Connecticut, Jersey, New York come out for that event. And all in all, their experience was amazing. You know what I mean? And we took the advice from our last event and we implemented it. And that's one thing that I commend India and Lamont on, is like taking the advice of the people that not only are patrons, but are vendors as well, and trying to make it as much about them as possible.
Okay, that's what's up. I mean, it was really diverse.
Yeah.
It was really diverse.
Yeah, it was like, crazy diverse, yeah.
And it's crazy. If somebody had told me 5 years ago you can have a veggie fest in the middle of Mason Square, well, the Bay Area of Mason Square, and you'd have, over 500 people in the place, and it would be extremely diverse, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Ain't nobody coming out here. Yeah. But you guys have definitely proved them wrong. The product that you guys have put together is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, real talk, and I'm not trying to soup you up. I remember I went last year when it was on Albany Street. Mm-hmm. Was that last summer? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yo, that was insane. I pulled up. And, it's like you never know what to expect. But then when you pull up and you realize there's nowhere to park, for me, that's the first indicator of a successful event. Mm-hmm. And then you walk through and you see the diversity. It's just kind of like it just goes to show that, you can build something anywhere. It's if you build it, they'll come, and they came. Yeah. So what are we doing different? Have you guys talked about having any conversations about what you may add, not even do different, because obviously you have a formula that works. Like, are there any new plans, any adjustments you want to make for next year?
I think we want to move in the direction of maybe like an influencer. I know something like that would probably spark or at least bring us to the situation where we have more eyes on us, so that we can get the message out to people. Okay. And then from there, other than that, I think probably maybe like some parking situations we can figure out little small tinkets. But Justin is the one that kind of is good at articulating
the logistics.
Yeah, you already know this guy. See?
No, I think our next move is what he's saying, is bringing that name and that not only influencer, but that information to people. Like that person that might be a naturopathic doctor that's well known in not only the community that we're in, but nationwide, globally, and add in more value. And that's what Lamont did this year with the workshops, is adding more value comes from our mission. So to bring awareness to plant-based eating, right? Yeah. And then also show kind of the positive effects of plant-based eating. So who better to do that than a person that's in that arena of health and wellness, that's had maybe like 10 years of experience and is well known. Bring them to Springfield, this small place that really doesn't get too much traction, people say, and let them speak to the people face to face. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so that's what we're talking about, getting that person that has that influence. And God rest his soul, if Dr. Sebi was alive, we'll be shooting for Dr. Sebi. We that's just an example of the magnitude we're trying to reach for our next one. We got to make everything better. And so that's what we're looking for next. And you don't know, we might do something crazy. You don't know. Right. We might do something crazy and take the Civic Center over. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen.
I don't live in the neighborhood. I like it in the neighborhood.
I love it in the neighborhood. Yeah.
I think it's kind of dope.
But I say that because the Civic, our mission is to keep it in the food desert. Mm-hmm. So the Civic Center is also a food desert as well. That area, that town area, the restaurants are not considered.
It's a food desert.
Yeah.
But when you look at I mean, the population who's downtown though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you look at Mason Square, which is one of the largest, you know, when you look at all 4 neighborhoods combined, one of the largest neighborhoods in New England.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, just given the fact that within those 4 neighborhoods, there's not a single supermarket. You know, there's really very, very, very limited access to any type of healthy food. We have more package stores than we have anything in those in the Mason Square neighborhood. So it's kind of like, I love the fact that y'all have it. I think it falls along the lines of what Liz McElvey and all the folks are doing with the community gardens. I think it really helps promote that. It'd be dope, my 2 cents, if y'all had some folks come in and talk, you know, just really strongly encouraging people to grow gardens and have small workshops in some of the side rooms on how to build a garden, how to build a raised garden, all that stuff, how you can do, you know, what do you call it when you have gardening inside, the vertical gardening inside your home, inside your apartment, you know, that type of stuff. I think that, for me, I think the workshops would really be nice. So you have people who want to, you know, they want to eat healthier, but don't know how, but just to have, you know, use one of those side rooms and just have a workshop on just how to transition into a healthy, you know, a healthy eating lifestyle or into a healthy diet. Does that make sense? I'm just adding my 10 cents. Like, I know everything, you know.
No, those are good points.
I like it.
So, says that would be cool, actually helping people start a home garden. Yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be cool. How about in terms of replicating what you guys have and doing it in other areas that may not have, you know, that may be dealing with the same issues that Springfield has? Like, I don't know what's happening in Worcester, with it, Brockton. I don't know. Is anybody else doing this type of stuff?
I don't think we see that too much, so that does make sense. Maybe we can implement that into some other communities and see if we can partner or do some workshops or something to that nature where we can grow something like that. I think we were just discussing maybe a name or something like that we can implement to partner with some other people, but that's on the horizon. I think we're really trying to hone in this system because it's a lot of moving pieces. Like, between the 3 of us trying to get the logistics together, it's a lot of moving pieces that it's not a pop-up, right? Like, you got a lot of people coming, you got a lot of people going, like, you got these time frames that you're trying to keep in, you got to communicate with people, like, there's a lot going on.
There's the health department in the city. Like, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think it's like, I know you know because you throw events, so you just be like, people were like, man, oh, it's just you put the vendors together. And somebody said that to me today. I was like, oh yeah, whatever. You mean like I'm not gonna tell you and go in depth. It's like you just gotta put the vendors together and then you just meet them again. It's like, no, you gotta find a venue that can supply you with what you need, which isn't just a venue that can fit 24 vendors. Is a venue that has the exits that you may need, access to parking. Is it in a food desert? Access to power. This goes on. You know what I mean?
We're in the heels of a pandemic. You have to make sure you have a facility that has where people can be properly spaced, all that. Yeah, that took work, man. That's crazy. When you walk in and you're just a patron, everything looks really easy.
Yeah.
It just looks like, yo, man,
get the vendors.
We should do this. Right? We can do this, and count the number of vendors. Let's see how much they're charging, and it looks easy. But to really produce and curate this thing, I got you. I feel y'all pain.
And it's funny, no shots thrown. Northampton had one of the first Veg Fests. And that's no shot. I haven't heard from them since. But Northampton had the first Veg Fest. So when we had our first one, they was like, yeah, we had our first one too. We had our first one. Like, it was like maybe, I think 2 years before we did ours. And so the question was like, okay, why did it happen again? It was like, oh yeah, yours is huge. Like, you guys that was our first year. So that just goes to show that it doesn't matter. Like, people think that it's okay, you just throw it together, but it's year 1, then year 2, then year 3, and it's still getting the same turnout, even more. I think that changed the game.
Yeah. So it's not just for public record. It's not thrown together. No. It's properly organized.
Yeah.
Right.
It's months and months
organized
of planning and getting ready. And even when we think that we planned it out and we're ready enough, like, we always have learning experiences and have to pivot and adjust. So.
Yo, I can only imagine, man.
Yeah.
Wow. And we have 3 different personalities, so that's another thing that you have to build this relationship that works together. Like, that's definitely something take that into account as well.
Watch me start talking. So who really runs the show? Right, India? I know who runs the show. Who runs the show?
The person laughing.
I know who runs the show. I'm one of them nutcases who walk in. I'm like watching to see who's actually doing the finger pointing and navigating. I'm like, okay.
That'd be Justin though.
So sisters are not. No, Justin's up there running. He's on the microphone.
I just talk.
Justin remind me of me. If I'm doing a festival, I'm running around trying to do everything. I'm the dude with the chicken with that, run around like a chicken with his head cut off.
I make announcements. I'm very good at making announcements. I'm the announcements man. I'm the DJ.
Right.
This year I was DJ, man. I didn't get paid properly though. I'm still waiting. I'm sending my invoice, so I haven't got paid for that.
Oh, no, you got paid. You were heavily compensated, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm waiting for best pay for my DJ. That's two different things.
Who's responsible for the checks? Justin.
No, Lamont.
But no, I think it's dope, and I asked if you guys can come on because I think what I want to do is take this, chop it up, and keep playing it for the next week or two because people need to understand what we have. We talk about capacity building. We have to take the time to acknowledge the incredibly dope things that we have that, and it's dope because it's coming from folks within the Black community, which makes it even better because we're building this without the resources that they had in Northampton, without the resources that mainstream festivals and events get.
Right.
There are no ARPA dollars going into this.
Right.
There's no people think if it's done in the city of Springfield, and the city of Springfield is contributing.
No,
it's not. Nah, this is out of pocket. Your time, the equity, all that sweat equity, all that stuff goes into it. So we have to stop, take the time to acknowledge that and appreciate that. If we want to see this in another 10, 15 years, I want my little girls to grow up thinking, okay, well, what do you mean? I can't imagine life without a Veggie Fest. And I think that's the goal. And in terms of folks in our own community, they need to know that we can do this stuff. It doesn't. Sometimes we're always waiting for Superman to come and save us, and the Superman we're looking for is staring us right, they're looking at us dead smack in the mirror. Because the first time y'all came on the air was just the everything sauce.
Absolutely.
I didn't hear you talking about a Veggie Fest.
No.
You were just like, nah, I started, health reasons, man. I want to be. Am I right? Mm-hmm. And now look, you fast forward about 4 years, and you talking about getting number 3. I know Justin was doing, but I don't know. You always entrepreneurial somewhere doing something.
It was always the same thing. It was always either the Garden of Eden or our journey. That's always.
So I think this is dope. What else for folks who didn't make it? What else can you tell them about the Veggie Fest so that they can get a better understanding? Just a verbal, visual. What you got.
Like of the kind of food we had?
Yeah, talk about that.
Well, this year for sure we had an impact award because we were impacted by Zeth and Garden of Eden, and that in our community is somebody who just changed the way that most of us, especially anybody as you see up here, eating and just giving back to the community to promote and let people know about healthy alternatives. So that was like a key implementation for this year that we did. So if you didn't come, you missed that tribute. We will continue to present impact award to whoever's making the biggest impact that we see in the communities that we are around, especially in the food desert community. So that's something that we're working on.
Okay.
True. For food, we had pizza.
Absolutely.
We had patties, which was...
What kind of patties?
I got the jerked eggplant. I got a jerked cauliflower. I got a chickpea and spinach. There was a variety.
Crazy.
I didn't even know
I said that because
that's
people don't know. People don't know like the flavor profile behind some of this food.
Why, yo.
They were so good. I got a bunch to take home too, and you could have bought frozen ones if you didn't want to buy cooked ones to take home and put in your freezer and have when you wanted. So that was pretty dope. There was chicken sandwiches.
Right.
There was desserts, vegan desserts, donuts, cookies, pastries,
cookies,
chocolate chip cookies. Of course, we had smoothies and fresh juice. We had empanadas. There was rasta pasta.
Yeah.
We did a vegan curry goat that a lot of people seem to like. Of course, there was everything sauce.
Whoa, back up. Back up. You said vegan curry goat.
Yeah, we made vegan curry goat. Snack pack.
You had curry goat in it?
Never.
No, it was vegan, plant-based meat that we made from scratch.
That's like, yo, we had vegan pulled pork.
Right.
I don't eat pork. I'm just saying.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
there's pork in it? No, there's no pork in it. So what is it? Did it taste like curry goat?
Yeah, absolutely.
It had the
I think
consistency.
tasted awesome. It had the consistency of the curry goat, and then you had the curry goat
Flavor profile.
flavoring, the stew, the potatoes, the carrots, the cabbage, the whole thing, rice and peas.
Well, the vegan world, they getting creative. I'm able to get some vegan catfish, vegan bass, vegan turkey.
For the most part.
Yeah, for
the most part,
you
yeah.
can,
It's crazy.
Daryl.
It's wild.
You really
It's
can.
Well, then, I was only joking. Lamont was like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Okay.
We can make it for you. Make it happen.
Okay. Wow. So most of these people own restaurants, are they caterers?
Mm-hmm.
So these are like businesses that people can follow year round, actually.
Correct.
Leading up to Veggie Fest.
Yep.
Yo, that's dope.
Everybody on the website is connected to their Instagram, social media. So you can literally go find these people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you to our
Who are your
sponsors.
sponsors?
African Diaspora Mental Health Institute, right on
Adams in the
State
house. Okay.
Street. Bumpy's Natural and Organic Store on Allen.
Okay.
I always forget. I always call her by her name.
Direct Your Purpose.
No, I Direct Your Purpose as well.
My bad. Yes.
Aunt Kathy's Kitchen, and then
KG Virtual.
KG Virtual
KG
Finances.
Virtual.
Okay. So those are all our sponsors, and they all honestly are amazing people in the community. You know what I mean? Direct Your Purpose. Rudy Maddox has been literally changing lives since I met her. She literally directed my purpose. Literally, she
Is
made
it
me
Maddox or is it Maddox?
Maddox. I was.
Is it Rudy or is it Ruby?
I said Ruby. I said
You
Ruby.
just, that's my sis. You better be
I said
careful,
Ruby.
man. Get it right.
I said Ruby. I
Ruby
definitely said
Maddox.
Ruby.
Thank you.
I can't pronounce. Listen, don't.
My bad.
You be acting like I graduated. Now you're just coming at me because I can't speak well, but it's okay. We're not gonna do that. Bullying on. Listen, if you want to bully me, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'll go to African Diaspora. African Diaspora Mental Health.
He don't put white fragility on me. He made himself look like the victim.
Yeah. But all those people have made tremendous contributions. African Health Institute is killing it right now, just making everybody have an option when it comes to mental health.
Absolutely.
Bumpy's Natural, he just did another store, but him being right on Allen Street, a black-owned grocery store, that's amazing. And the list goes on. Aunt Kathy's Kitchen's been around for years. You know more about Aunt Kathy's Kitchen than I do, but yeah, she's been
solidified in the vegan community around here. She's a baker. And she always is giving back to the community and helping out, so that's pretty cool.
And then KG Finances, she's a beast.
We got her.
We got some pretty dope sponsors.
She's a beast when it comes to finances.
And finally, it's definitely the Girls and Boys Club Family Center and Keyshawn Dodge.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna give him a round of applause for that.
And we also had the standout truck with Mike Colony, so we definitely kept circulating.
Yeah, we worked with D
and we had
D.Moss. And we were on the show. So Metro Record. Yeah, there's a lot of moving
parts. We don't need a shout out. We just here for the people.
Okay.
Metro Record always comes in. Always comes through at the right time and everything. So there's a lot of pioneers that we had as our not just partners. I call them partners, to be honest, sponsors, but they're partners in what we're doing. Yeah.
Okay. That's
They're
really
part
dope,
of the
man.
puzzle.
So I just want to congratulate you guys. And, you give people their flowers while they're here, and you do it publicly so the world can see.
Thank
you. Again, we are 90.7 WTCC FM, broadcasting via remote from the campus of Springfield Technical Community College. I am on with the founders and curators of the Veggie Fest. Is it Springfield Veggie Fest or just Veggie Fest?
Veg Fest 413.
Veg Fest 413.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get it right.
Yeah, of course. You can.
Now, I seen him looking at me like, I should get him for this.
Yeah.
But he thought about it. He was like, I'm going to let him slide. So, Veg Fest 413. And whatever you do. So, when is the next one? So people can start locking in their calendars.
Actually, we have a partnership. D always forgets to plug himself, but the holistic health panel discussion that we'll be partnering with with you. So it's 3 people, but we're waiting on the date. We're looking for the location. D never be really plugging himself, but yeah. So we're gonna be helping out. Veg Fest will be there, helping out with the food and stuff like that. So that's the next one. It's not. I mean, it's not the Veg Fest where there's gonna be a whole bunch of vendors, but
it
it's a
just goes
partnership.
to show this programming is not a one and done until next year. There's programming that will constantly be happening because it's not about. I'm assuming, knowing the 3 of you, it's not about money. It's really about creating an awareness for a healthier, for folks to get because have a healthier lifestyle and quality of life,
We want people to live longer. We want people to eat good and just know the difference between processed and GMO and just different stuff like that. Just to be aware. Direct your narrative with the food that you're eating and the stuff you're putting in your body.
Yeah, I think that we've come to the understanding that people do want to eat better. They want food that's not bland and boring. We're trying to remove that stigma. Like, yes, you can eat healthy. Yes, there's this vegan, it's plant-based, but it tastes good. It has that familiarity. It has the flavor. It just happens to be vegan and plant-based. And we believe that if we keep providing the options and making it more easily accessible, people will come. So that's why we want to keep it here in the heart of Springfield and just make it easily accessible and remove the excuses for people that they can't heal themselves healthy and that they can't eat healthy stuff without it being flavorful or boring or sacrificing their taste buds.
So diet is everything.
Absolutely.
So when they say you are what you eat, you literally are what you eat. If you eat a whole lot of meat, depending on how that animal, you're eating animals that were killed.
Right.
You have no idea what the impact is going to be. You don't know what diseases those animals could have been suffering from.
Right.
Not trying to discourage people from eating meat because I eat it myself. But sometimes I look at my roast beef and stuff and I'm like, I'm actually eating the cow. It's a real live breathing cow.
Yeah.
Or chicken. Right. You leave it out overnight, wake up the next day, especially on a nice warm or a hot night, and then you're really going to see what you've been eating. Okay. Am I right?
That's actually crazy. You
said that. Right. And, you're going to see what you've been eating because it sits in your body, up to like 9 hours, in some cases longer, to digest. So it's sitting in your body and it's doing the same thing that it's doing when it's sitting on a counter. It's just rotting in your body, and we're wondering why we're feeling the way we do. So listen to me. I eat a good steak. I don't know what's wrong with me, boy. It's just good.
Society. I mean, you're aware though, and that's like the key thing that I think we're trying to push forward for the most part. I mean, you get in a program like what Justin offers at Our Journey, and you can get the right steps and get something that we offer and get it guided in the right direction. So like direction or the steps, it's around. You can go to Veg Fest and get a taste. So
could I just say that you guys are contributing to my delinquency? Because I do throw my everything sauce on everything.
You can. That's what it's
Twinkies.
for.
No, literally.
It's literally for everybody.
Honey buns. Twinkies? That's amazing.
No, but no Twinkies. Not my Twinkies.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. But nah, I told y'all. All my sandwiches, boy, I'm just like, then I realized. You still eat Twinkies?
Does he eat Twinkies?
I just had a box of Twinkies last week.
I was over his house 20. And when was I over your house? An hour ago?
We used to have a Wonder Bread here, so that's why I asked.
I was upset when they left. I still eat cupcakes.
Oh, right on State Street, right?
Yeah.
At that point, I wasn't vegan. I was like, this is like paradise. I only went once.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Where I grew up at, they used to have, down in Marion, they had the hostess spot. It was even cheaper than up here. My mom would just come back with big bags full of all types of cupcakes. And then she'd be baking cakes. So yeah, I'm a junk food junkie.
You're a sugar addict though. Yeah, you like sugar.
But have you tried any of the like vegan junk foods, like ice cream? Do you not like it?
Texture.
The
texture.
Okay.
Texture kills. It's not so much the taste; it's the texture. I was at Garden of Eden, and I forgot the girl's name. Not Bree, not D. What's the other girl with the long hair?
I call her indigenous.
Sorry, sis. Yeah, but she hooked up this real dope strawberry. What do you call the thing that we drinking? Smoothie. Okay. And she put some little cup. I tried it. I just cut. She's like, my face. She was like, I can't believe you don't like it. I'm like, the texture. I cannot deal with the texture.
It's definitely a texture thing for a lot of things.
Yeah. For everybody who makes all the vegan meals, you guys might want to take a note from Monsanto. They will sell you dish detergent, but they'll make sure the texture is right. They make sure the taste is right, and it's poison. Right. But then the healthy food, man, outside of this, did I mention this is everything sauce? I know you get tired, but stuff is
No, I'm not tired of it. No.
So it's kind of like texture. For me, it's always about the texture. This right here is just perfect. So I'm gonna stop talking.
That's
about
2 years.
everything.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 years.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's longer than that, but we want you to come back.
So it's 10:43 p.m. Is there any? I don't want to keep y'all all night. Is there anything else y'all want to add?
Look out for the holistic panelist discussion we're gonna have with D.Moss, and we're partnering and we're doing our part, but it's really run by D. He brought it up, and it's a great idea to bring that to our community so they know what holistic modalities are and how to do a holistic approach to maybe diseases and pre-existing conditions that can be prevented. You know what I mean? So that's going to be a crazy one. You know what I mean? We're going to have a lot of different professionals there that people might not have access to. Yeah.
All right. And we think about putting something together, maybe in the summertime, maybe in the fall time. Definitely a year from now, we'll do another Veg Fest. But something in between, even if it's just something small, we're going to rock out and bring out some more vegan food in this area for sure. Plant-based.
Okay. Well, let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Monday Night Live with D.Moss. We have the founders and curators of Veg Fest 413 here in the great city of Springfield. And listen, keep an eye out, keep an ear out. You're going to hear about everything else that's coming down the pipe, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so I want to thank y'all for coming on and joining us. I know you got the little one that has to get home and get into bed. So appreciate it. Don't be strangers. We're here every Monday night. As long as the folks at WTCC allow me to come on the air, this mic is wide open to you.
Thank you.
Cool?
All right.
All right, y'all. My name is D.Moss. What's happening?
But let me say, there's just got to be more than one.